Okay, in this lesson, we're looking at prefixes pre, for, post, and after. Pre, for, post, and after. So you're going to sort these words based on just if they have that prefix. Again, the prefix is actually, the word prefix actually is in this sort. Oh, look at that. Because we're looking at this prefix, at the word prefix and the word for. And both of these, the word pre and for, those prefixes actually both mean before. And then post and after mean like after something. So like prepare is, when you're getting something ready beforehand. Foretell is kind of like you foretell the future, so you're telling something before it happens, ahead of time. Postpone. I think of baseball, I think, oh, that rained out and the game got postponed. It's postponed, and it's going to be later, put after. Afternoon is after noon. It's after 12 o'clock. Predict is when you do something before. Foreman. Foreman is like the person or the man in charge, and before he's kind of overlooking and he's before everything. Post-war is like after the war. Prefix is something that is fixed before the word. It's like something that goes right before the word. It's fixed on there. Preface is like something that comes before, usually like a statement or a speak before something. If you have in a book, an author might write a preface right before their book, so that's something the author wrote. Whereas in contrast to a foreword, also meaning before, but a foreword is usually written by someone who's not the author, and that comes at the beginning of a book. Postseason is where hopefully you're watching this and the Mets are still in the postseason. They haven't been eliminated and lost the World Series yet. Hopefully they'll win the World Series. But postseason would be like after the season. So after the regular season, you go into the playoffs, which is your postseason. Afterthought, the prefix after is really an easy one. It's like after this happened, you thought after. Prehistoric, before history, forefathers, like the people that came before our fathers, and post date would be like dating something after or in the future. Aftertaste, the way it tastes after you eat it. Precede is coming before, like seed, like means like coming, and so precede is like before coming. Foresight, to see it ahead of time. Foresight's kind of similar, like foretell or predict. Post-test is what you take after you learn something. So like at the end of the week, you'll take like a post-spelling test after you've studied these words. Or you might take like a pre-test. A pre-test is what we did in writing last week. We took a pre-test based on how to write argument writing. Pre-season, instead of like your post-season, it's your pre-season, that's before. Preposition, this is a type of part of speech. When you see the word pre, it's actually pronounced prep. Preposition. If you just look at the word position, that has to do with like, it means it comes before a position in your writing. So a preposition would be like up. So up the hill in your writing. So the hill is the position, up comes before. So up is a preposition, or under the covers. The covers is the position, and the preposition is under the covers. All right, forethought, thinking beforehand. Afterward. Afterward not just means like later on the day, but also it can be part of a book. Like you have a foreword is written and comes before the book, and then an afterword comes after the book. So your preface has relating something come before the book, written by the author. You have your afterword could come after the book, and then your foreword would be something written by not the author thing. And then pre-war would kind of be similar to post-war, but just the exact opposite. Like pre-war, you'd get ready for war. So pause the video, sort these words into your columns. I will go ahead and show you how the column should look. All right, so if you're looking at how these columns should look, I know it's a little blurry. Your pre-words, prepare, predict, preface, hit, prehistoric, precede, prefix, preseason, preposition, pre-war. Your forewords, foretell, foreman, foreword, forefathers, foresight, forethought. Postwords, postpone, post-war, postseason, post-date, post-test. After is aftertaste, afterthought, afterword, afternoon. Those are your words in your columns. Check your work and get your other assignments done.